welcome back to the channel. It's Jennifer. So today what I'm going to film is another sort of installment episode addition to the series of just my Pan That palette. So I'm going to show you the other look that I've been using to help me use up this palette in 2016. If you guys didn't see my Use It Up for 2016 video, I will link it like with the little eye icon or in the description bar below, so check out those locations. And I will also link the other look that I created using this palette as well. So if you want to see what I'm going to do, go ahead and just please keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to start off with is the NYX, the e.l.f. Jumbo Eye Pencil Stick in Rock Out. This is something that is also in my Use It Up for 2016, so I've been happy that I've been able to kind of create looks with the items that I picked. So it kind of sucks in a way just because I am using the same products mostly every day, but it is also going to help me work through those products pretty quickly. So same with any other look that I basically do with these pencils. I'm going to put this up to the crease and then slightly above because I'm going to blend it out a little bit. So I'm just following this little V right here, and then I'm going to take it just slightly above my crease. Like so. Then I'm just going to take my finger and blend that out. Okay, so the brush that I'm going to use is a crown brush, same kind of brush that I used in the other look that I created. It's dual-ended, so it's got this fluffy, kind of firmer brush on this end and then a pencil end on this end. So this is pretty much what I'm going to use for the whole look besides for when I deepen up the crease. So first color I'm going to go into is this like shimmery grayish taupey shade here. I'm going to put that everywhere we put the e.l.f. Jumbo pencil. Just pat it on. And this brush just kind of does everything really quickly. So for my everyday looks like this, it's nice just to have one multi-purpose brush. Great. So that's on there. Then I'm going to go into this creamy, peachy type color here. I'm going to just take it on the top of that brush like that. And then I'm just going to go above what I just did. And just to kind of blend it out without trying to add any more shimmer to it. So then just because I do want to try and use up this palette, I'm also going to go into this color and kind of do the same thing. That one is more of like a satiny, so it does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but there's like no glitter. So I'm just going to go above what we just did. And so that just gives a nice gradient effect. Then we're going to go into this lightest shade here. Same brush. I'm just going to get some on here and we're going to just tap that underneath the brow. It's not super pigmented, but it works. It gets the job done. For the under eye, I'm just going to go in with the same color that we put on the lid, and I'm going to use the pencil side of this brush, and I'm going to put that sort of like on this third of the eye. And you can be kind of messy with it if you want to. It gives like a really light smoky effect to the eye. I mean, don't be super messy. Don't put it all over the place, but. And you can go ahead and go in with that peachy shade just below that, blend that out. It's really not necessarily needed, but if you want to use up the palette, you gotta use up all the shades. So I'm going to go into the darkest shades with the eye pencil. I'm just going to put that on the outer portion of my under eye. And then for the next part, I do grab a different brush. I usually use one of these Sigma E25 brushes. This one's kind of dirty, but it's the one I've been using all week. And we just go back into the same dark color here, and we're going to deepen up the outer corner on the upper lid. So I'm just going like this, and then kind of just dragging it in a little bit. And then just blending it out. And then because no color in this palette is really good for highlighting the inner corner, I am going to grab a different palette to do that. Just like in the last look, I really have just been stuck on this snow color in the Lorac Pro 2 palette, so that's the one I'm going to go in with. You can use the same brush and use the pencil tip if you want to. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe not, it's got some of that dark on it. Just going to use a smaller brush here. Clean one. Don't want to dirty up that inner corner. Okay, so I'm going to finish up with mascara. I am basically panning this mascara, I guess. Is that what you say? But using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, but you use whatever you're using, whatever you prefer. This is really, it's about done. I don't know. This is a dry formula, which usually I really like, but this one is really drying up pretty quickly. I feel like for as pricey as it is, it's not really lasting all that long. Thinking maybe my next video that I film here after I get ready might be able to switch locations and film with the regular spot because the lighting looks like it's getting a little bit better. Sun's... Okay, so I'm going to finish up the other eye, then I will check back with you guys. I also noticed I didn't put on any blush and highlighter, so that's why I feel like I've been looking so strange. So I'll finish all that stuff up and then I'll check back in. Okay guys, this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this little video tutorial, pan that palette, help me out type video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below if you'd like to see another one. I do kind of want to come up with an eye look using more of this dark shadow, just because I feel like that is probably going to be one out of the 4 or 5 that is going to be harder for me to use up completely. So probably like a really smoky eyed look. I know this one's kind of smoky too, but something a little bit more intense maybe for nighttime with this palette. So yeah, thanks again for joining. I really appreciate you guys taking your time out of the day to sit with me. I hope you subscribe and stay tuned for any of my updates on the Use It Up for 2016 Pan That Palette Use It Up challenge tag video. Thanks again. I'm rambling and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!